there, this is Erica from Highland Hickory Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to crochet the stitches needed for the Linen Chunky Cowl. First, you'll need a chain of 60, and working in the back loops of the chain to give it a nice clean edge, roll your chain over, and we're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook and in every chain across. And you will have a total of 59 single crochets. So if at any time you ever feel like a video is going too fast, you can click on the settings for that video. On a laptop, it would be at the bottom of the video. It's that little symbol that looks like a cog, and adjust the playback settings. And with your cell phone, it would be the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner of your video, and then you can adjust the playback settings from there. In this video, I'm using a size 4 medium weight yarn instead of the chunky yarn because I'm out of the chunky yarn. I made this pattern a long time ago. In the end, I will show you some photos of how to place your buttons, how to stitch them on, and how to fold your cowl in order to hook those buttons. The written pattern is available on my blog, and there's a link in the description box below. And if you're interested in any of the hooks or yarn information that I'm using today, that will also be in the description box below. And please excuse me if you hear any noise in the background, it's probably my dogs. Okay, there you go. That will be 59 single crochets. And when you use a larger yarn size, it will be much longer than this. Let's start row 2. Chain 1, turn your work. You're going to single crochet in this first stitch that the chain 1 comes out of, this chain 1 comes out of, the first stitch. 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and in the next stitch you're going to work a single crochet, chain 2, and another single crochet, all in the same stitch. Then you will chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and in the third stitch, work a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. And now you're going to repeat that pattern 17 more times to the end of the row. So chain 2, skip 2 stitches, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, skip the next 2 stitches, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, skip 2 stitches, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, all in the same stitch, chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and then we just continue the rest of the way across the row. Okay, when you get to the end, there'll be 2 stitches left. You're going to chain 1, skip that stitch, and in the last stitch, just single crochet. And that is row 1. Okay, on to row 2. Chain 3, turn your work. Now we're going to skip the first chain 1 space, and in this chain 2 space of the shell, the small shell here, we're going to work 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to skip this chain 2 space and work your 3 double crochets into this chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3. And I forgot to mention that you will have 19 total of these tiny shells across. And when you finish row 3, you'll also have 19 groups of 3 double crochets. So that'll be 1 and 2. And then you repeat this the whole way across. 3 double crochets in the chain 2 space of the shell. Okay, and that is 19 groups of 3 double crochet. So to finish off the row, you'll just 1 double crochet in the last stitch. And those are your 2 rows. So you will repeat row 2 and row 3 for a total of 13 rows. So let's work on row 4, which is a repeat of row 2. Chain 1, turn your work, single crochet in the first stitch that the chain 1 comes out of, chain 1, skip this stitch. You'll be working in the center double crochet of the 3 double crochets, and you'll work a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, all in the same stitch, chain 2, find the center one. You're going to skip 2 stitches, it's the center one, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, all in the same stitch, chain 2 again, skip 2 stitches, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and repeat the whole way across. Okay, here at the end, you're going to skip 2, work your 19th tiny shell, chain 1, and in the top of this chain 3 from the turning chain from the last row, work a single crochet. And like I said before, you will have 19 tiny shells. Okay, let's get started with row 5. Chain 3, turn your work, and in every chain 2 of the tiny shells, we're going to work 3 double crochets. Okay, and so for our final stitch, you're going to work a double crochet in the very last stitch. And that is it. That is our 2-row repeat. And just to save time on this video, I'm not going to go through the full 13 rows. So I'll show you how to finish this up. We'll just pretend like the 13 rows are done. So for row 14, you would want to chain 1, turn your work, single crochet in every stitch across, Okay, so that's a total of 59 single crochets for row 14. And since you worked into the bottom loop on your first row, your top and your bottom will look the same and have that nice finished edge. So to turn the corner, you'll need 3 single crochets in this last stitch. So there's already 1 there. Let's add 2 more. And now we're going to add the section where the buttons go. So single crochet evenly across. Remember, this will be longer when it's 13 rows wide. Okay, now you'll be working back and forth just single crochets to create this edge for your buttons. So for row 15, chain 1, turn your work, just single crochet in every stitch across. And since there was 3 stitches in this corner stitch, you want to work to the middle one. Chain 1, turn your work, row 16, chain 1, row 17. To keep your edges straight, always work into that first stitch. Don't skip any stitches. One more. Okay, and here's where you would finish off and weave in your ends. And these are the stitches needed for the Linen Chunky Cowl. Here is the original cowl. I just love these coconut buttons. I got them at Walmart. So you'll need 2 large buttons and a small button, if you can see that. And I will show you a photo tutorial on how to fold this. But you just want to evenly space your 2 large buttons on this wide panel right here on the side. And when you fold it in half, when you fold it in half and bring this end over, you're going to put the button on this side, which is so they're opposites when you lay it flat. And that's it. So be sure to check the description box below if you'd like to see the written pattern or instructions on how to slow down the video if you feel like I'm going too fast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.